everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling right here on SRBTV. I'm Chris, and as always, joined by Nick Slade.
It's over 9,000.
And on today's episode, we are giving our predictions for WWE Wrestlepalooza 2025. Nothing like, is that the smell of WWE using an old ECW pay-per-view name for a current pay-per-view? It sure is,
Oh, yeah, the
as
third time.
I think, yeah, the third time. And that kind of AEW being clever with their September to Remember special going
Yeah,
on,
totally not like November to remember. That's not the
or
same.
December to December. Okay,
Yeah,
I was about to say that there.
I
Oh,
mean, I mean, look at ECW. Some of their show names. They got. I mean, they only had a show called "This Ain't Seinfeld."
that sounds like a porno.
I mean, Seinfeld was big at the time. So yeah, this is the third show they've took an ECW name. It was December to December, Heat Wave, which is an NXT event, and this Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, our road so far. If you're wondering what our thoughts are for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia, stay tuned to this channel for our Royal Ramble episode on that said topic. Yeah, that will take over his entire fucking discussion
That's why I wear a
easily.
WrestleMania shirt.
So we are that's why I'm wearing what a lot of people are gonna probably doing come that event or this WrestlePalooza event.
Oh, do I need to get out my other hat?
Later. Of course, the biggest news to come for us is, of course, the first ESPN WWE pay-per-view event, featuring John Cena. I'm not
Oh,
kidding. ESPN commentator on Monday Night Football a couple nights ago said John Cena.
he pulled a Mike Adamley.
Uh, I mean, at least Adam Lee was closer. Like,
He called Jeff Hardy Jeff Harvey.
at least he was one letter off. This dude pronounced the whole last name wrong. You know, like,
Uh,
but
I
there's
mean, he pronounced it just
oh,
about as good as Santino did. John Cena.
yeah, yeah. There's not much to talk about the roast bar aside from that. Like, I mean, the big positive thing we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna save for when we get to that match. But like,
Mm.
suffice to say, like, it's been an up and down roller coaster for WWE. The shit with TKO president, the shit with WrestleMania Saudi, the shit with was it with Drew McIntyre wanting Cody's ass? That's weird.
No,
Um,
he was in a Kurt Angle. That's why he went wait. He put Kurt Angle
hey,
there.
hey, hey, man, I don't, whatever he does behind closed doors is, it's
Mm.
none of my business. Um, but yeah, so a lot of things going on. Cody wrapped up filming his part of the Street Fighter film, hence why he's part of this event. Um,
That film I feel like is going to be a mess.
You know what? This is why I've told everybody. At best, it's going to be that new Mortal Kombat film, the one that came out a few years ago. It's going
Mm.
to be like you go off and go, all right, and that's it. It's not going to be god. I don't think it's going to be god awful. Absolutely, I think you're just going to go, it's all right. Honestly, I saw that Mortal Kombat movie like 2, 3 months ago, and I finished it like, yeah, it was fine. Like, I
Yeah,
wasn't pissed at it. Like, I can see why people were pissed at it. But that same thing is with the Street Fighter film. I think it's going to be that film.
yeah.
Whether you want it to or not, it's going to be
Mm.
that film. Let's get back on track, though.
Yeah.
Of course, Roman's not here in this event because he's filming his scenes because he's Akuma. Which, you know what? I like
I don't think that's good casting.
Cody, I'm like, Roman. Okay, look. Now I say this. I'm not saying dead on bullseye. I think Roman could play the part of Okuma better than Cody could play Guile's part.
I think Roman looks the part. I don't think he can act the part.
We'll see what happens. But sorry. A lot of stuff has happened. Bork Laser has returned once again. He done ripped his pants.
He done
Um,
ripped his pants after R-Truth broke his smile.
like holy crap, this dude just is there for a paycheck. And apparently, it was clarified that every
I mean to be
decision.
fair, they're all there for a paycheck. They don't work for free.
Well, no, I mean like bigger paycheck than what Cody's making right now, kind of bigger paycheck.
Mm.
But like ESPN even had to clarify his decision to do a lot of everything else, cast, the booking, the storyline, all of that. They have no say in the matter whatsoever. That is mainly them. In that front. But yeah, it's been a ride. Like Naomi's preggers, and now Big Jim's sleeping outside because her favorite wrestler returned. No, sorry, her favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler returned. Um, so yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. A lot of it's just controversy around WWE. Whether it's increasing ticket sales and low viewership rating here and there. For the French crowd being amazing, the mute button being a thing. Like it's a clusterfuck for WWE right now. Like I'm generally surprised. Like they're still gonna have the header. Fuck, we were talking about it earlier. For some fucking reason, apparently Washington D.C. paid more for John Cena's retirement match than Boston, Massachusetts. So like that's happening. That's great. So, and then what's worse is you do Boston, Mass, and then the following week you're doing MSG.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I get it's MSG, but seriously? Like, you can at least do one of his last dates, like, at least a few weeks before in a Boston location, at least. Fuck.
Boston.
Oh, I mean, they were in his college town, the Springfield, this past Monday, Springfield,
Well,
Massachusetts.
they're still gonna have like a Raw on in Boston, so Cena's
Mm.
gonna be have he's gonna be in Boston for his last few appearances.
But it should have been his last match. That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to this. There's not much to say. Like a lot of it is around the WrestleMania 43 news. So, like I said, keep an eye out for a Royal Ramble on that. So, with that being said, we're moving on to a our first match of the evening, which is Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer for the vacant Women's World Championship. Now, of course, Stephanie Vaquer won the Evolution Women's Battle Royale to qualify to be a number one contender for the title at Clash in Paris. But then Big Jim dumb fucked up and made Naomi pregnant. So the title was vacated. Eventually,
I
as
would
was
call the miracle of birth to be a fucking up, but
No, 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 no. I'm joking. I'm
I
jokingly
know,
saying
I'm
that.
Joe. I'm messing with you.
Thank you for reminding me. Let me preface this. I'm jokingly saying this. I'm happy for Naomi. Apparently, they have been trying for freaking ever now, and I'm so proud of them for getting this done. Happy for them. I wish them the best. And we're probably not going to see Naomi back till like next year's SummerSlam at the earliest. But no. Todd be vacated a couple weeks ago. It was announced that Stephanie Vaquer will be taking on the previous women's world champion in the EO Sky, which,
Hmm.
I get. It's like, it's a last minute booking decision. You've been teasing EO Stephanie since the Raw after Mania. So, like, might as well do it. Pull the trigger. And I think it's going to be a banger of a match. Not entirely happy that Stephanie's father's going to be there, but, like, it's going to be a banger of a match. She
Why you
confirmed
not?
that.
Why
Oh,
you
go
not
on.
happy? Why you not happy about that? Because the curse of the family member being there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is
I
one of
thought,
those.
yeah, because you got to preface this because now it sounds like you just hate her dad for some reason.
No, okay. For those who don't fully watch our reaction, my one of my wrestling pet peeves is family being at ringside. It's not because I hate family being there. It's not because I hate their family. It's because generally, like, it feels like they're trying to like force a moment, make a moment, like
Mm,
make the moment obvious or not to make the moment obvious enough, or make the obvious like it's very a big clusterfuck for me as a pet peeve. So suffice to say, regardless of
hey,
that. I actually think this match could go either way. Like,
I don't. I
let
don't.
me let me explain
Mm,
before I'll give you your turn in a sec as I write
no.
this down. Okay, so I want Stephanie to win. That is hands down it. She is on a rocket. She is one of the hottest acts in WWE right now, overall, not just the women's division in general. Her English is getting a lot better. And she's improving. She's getting adjusted. In her Chris Van Vliet interview, she talked about it was her decision to where not go to NXT or main roster. She chose NXT so she could better adapt to the WWE style,
Hmm.
which is a smart move ultimately. And it's a nice proof enough that not every single person just automatically gets thrown to the wolves that are known as NXT. It's actually majority of the time their decision. But I think she's red hot right now. Here's the thing. They've been Io Sky has been set they've been set up this whole thing between Io and Asuka. But
Hmm.
like Io being besties with Rhea now. Asuka treating Kyrie like with a poor soul, poor normal soul being abused by Asuka. I love now. It's just like her signature thing is Kyrie. Yeah.
I feel like that's like a red herring, and then Kyrie's gonna turn heel with her.
Yeah, I think so too. But no, I think there's two ways you can go. Because you also have Rhea and Stephanie had an encounter on Monday on Raw. And of course, the next big pay-per-view is in Perth, Australia, which
Mm-hmm.
is Rhea's home continent. So this is my question, do you do Steph Rhea in Perth? Or do you finally give Rhea a win over Io in Perth in her front of her home continent? That's my mindset. My pick is still gonna be Stephanie Bakir. Let me be clear on that. This
Mm-hmm.
is a very last minute thing. It was added this last minute. I know there's a lot of question marks surrounding Io interview with Asuka, whether or not they would do Io Rhea in Perth just to get that over with for the title without the title, but I still think it's Vakir. You do it now. You strap the rocket to this woman and you keep her going. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. You're gonna get some banger match there. We've already gotten sound like New Jersey. Gotten. You already gotten a couple of banger matches with her, especially Io. I think this is probably gonna be one of the better matches of. I think the entire card is pretty solid, but like I think this is gonna be one of the big matches of the night. Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like these two can go, and I can't wait to see where we're going. I'm just saying Stephanie Bakir for now.
Mm-hmm.
I That's what I'm gonna go with, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on EO. But now would be a time to put it on Bakir, honestly.
Yeah. My turn.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's Stephanie. It makes most sense because if Io loses, she's got that feud with Asuka. If Stephanie loses, what she got going on? Nothing really. I think so. Now's the time to put the belt on Stephanie. I feel like that was the plan, anyways. Like even though Naomi was getting really over with his character, I still think she was going to lose to Stephanie Fakir. Um, but no, I think Asuka's most probably going to interfere in this match and cost Io the match. Um, and then yeah, you could do Rhea Io, but no, I feel like you could do Rhea Stephanie at Crown Jewel Perth and have Rhea put over the newer talent. Yeah, newer talent because
Oh,
Rhea's
you're right. You're right.
established.
You're right.
Rhea's established, so she doesn't. Rhea's at a point like we've mentioned before. She doesn't need the belt. She's over as she is.
Yeah.
And you know, Asuka, while that would have been cool for the title, it doesn't need the title to be
Oh no.
good. So I think it makes the most sense for Stephanie McKeer to win. She's definitely like the next big thing, if not the big thing already. So this is the time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I just like really think about it because I've been thinking about it for a few weeks now. I'm like, it really could go either way. Like we
Also, it's
know.
like if this is the opening match, I don't know if it's going to be. This is like their first. I'll talk about this more when we get to the WWE title match. This is their first big pay per view on ESPN. And from what I'm hearing, they want Wrestlepalooza to be a major show going forward. So you gotta have some big moments.
And only a 5 match card. Good for you, ESPN. As of right now, a 5 match card. But okay.
Just
Next
one
one.
more. Just one more.
This next one is interesting. Like I said, a lot of these matches, I'm like, you could go somewhere with this. This
Mm-hmm.
next one, the Usos reuniting yet again to take on the Brons. So of division,
AKA the Vision.
yeah, aka division. So it's been interesting. Of course, Jimmy's been involved in this whole Vision thing as well, and now has saved his brother a couple times from them, as announced this match. But there's something up with Jay. Ever since his conversation with Roman Reigns a couple weeks ago about looking out for
Mm-hmm.
numero uno, he's been acting a bit off. Like, let's see, giving shit to LA Knight, giving shit to LA Knight by spearing him, and then LA Knight returning a receipt with a BFT on this past Monday's Raw.
Yeah,
Even the whole like controversy about like Jay getting pissed that Jimmy was going about LA Knight going to Jimmy for their tag match on Monday, though
mm-hmm.
he refused at first, but then Jay gave an attitude about it, and even Jimmy's like, "Last time I checked, you're not wearing Ulafala right now."
I don't see the will fall around your neck.
Yeah. So
Oh, we're gonna have another Usos feud. Joy.
I don't
At
see. That's why. See, I don't.
least the roles
Uh,
will be reversed.
this
I don't know.
this is what I don't want. Another Usos feud. I don't. I don't. I don't know. I hope this is just them working shit out to be a solidify as a tag team again. Because let's be honest, Jay's not getting that world title back anytime soon. Like, who are we kidding? Like, his gimmick's great. His gimmick's amazing. It's over with the fans, but that dude ain't getting a world title again anytime soon. We're being completely honest with each other. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna be feuding with the New Day next again. Like, no, I'm just saying like I feel like this is leading to like kind of like a butting of heads, but eventually they work things out or either both turn heel or some shit. I don't know. But
No, I'd rather Jimmy not turn heel. If I think it should just be Jay if anyone's turning heel, because I already got enough of heel Jimmy, and I feel like he has more potential. I don't need to see the Usos as a team again. They already done everything they could as a team, and if you're gonna do this again, if it is more fresh, have Jay be the heel, kind of like becoming what he used to fight against Roman, and then Jimmy had to be the one to try to pull him back. And then in the meantime, you can have LA Knight feud with Jay and give LA Knight something to do because unfortunately he's not doesn't look like he's gonna get the world title anytime soon.
I guess
So
you're. Hmm.
it's just a question of does LA Knight get involved in this match? Does Jay turn on Jimmy in this match?
I
Uh,
think anything, I think he leaves him stranded.
yeah, that's what I mean. And I feel like that's where it should go. I think Jay should probably it's probably gonna lead to Jay just abandoning Jimmy and the Vision wins. And honestly, I
Okay.
think Jay turning heel could be interesting because honestly, I know his chance super over with the fans, but man, I don't still think the character was that was very limited because his mic work wasn't that great, his in ring performance isn't that great, and I feel like we've already had the run. Like he got his world title, he won the Royal Rumble, he got a world title run. It's time for the era of no yeet. You know when Daniel Bryan turned heel instead of yes, 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 he went no, no, no. Basically that.
No, he, no, he. What was
And
I
yeah,
trying?
I don't want Jimmy to turn heel too. I don't need to see the Usos as a duo
Mm,
together again because we already did that. I think it'd be more interesting. This is definitely more interesting than what they did before because Jimmy turning heel during their first feud made no freaking sense. That feud made no sense because Jimmy was the one who convinced Jay to turn on Roman. Then they
mm,
do it, and then Jimmy screws Jay and joins up back with Roman. That it made no sense. This at least makes some sense. Jay's like, he's been listening to Roman. Roman's in his ear. It's like, oh, maybe like I lost my world title. Maybe I have to be more like Roman to get my world title back. He's going down to the dark side, and Jimmy's trying to pull him back. At least that feud makes sense.
mm. Yeah. Um. I guess will be the under end of it, which is I'll say Usos, but it's not gonna be. I wouldn't say it's gonna be a clean win, but it's one of those like Jay takes the win instead of Jimmy. Like, one of those like they usually do where like they're about to get the win, they tag themselves in to get the win instead.
So you think they hold off on the full turn?
I think they hold off. I mean,
I don't see a reason why. I think Jay's just gonna abandon Jimmy and the
yeah.
Vision wins.
Yeah, we'll see, but I think that's gonna be what it is ultimately in the
And the
end.
reason why I say the Vision wins is because the Vision's gonna need a win because to transition to our next match,
Oh yeah, that's right. In a oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Excuse me. In our next match is a mixed tag. Excuse me. Is a mixed tag team match as
and our superstar,
what?
your voice
Oh,
broke. You're like superstar.
as Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch take on CM Punk and AJ Lee. So of
Yay!
course the
AJ Lee's
big
back.
yes. So of course the big news coming out of SmackDown a couple weeks ago was the official return of AJ Lee, coming back after 10 years of absence to a reportedly a full-time multi-year contract.
Hmm.
So this is not just a one and done to help out Punk. Um, so it's great seeing her back. she's in goddamn amazing shape. Like
She looks exactly the same.
she looks the exact same, except more. How she already looked fit before she left. She looked even more fit coming back. Like, I okay. Um, no, this has been fun. Like on Raw a couple weeks ago, she explained she had to leave because she needs to get her mental health better, get it more in check. Considering she was going through a lot, and of course, it was mental health awareness month, so she brought that up and stuff like that. And she talked about going in therapy and stuff like that. A plus to the
And
crowd who started chanting therapy. Like
and it probably didn't help her husband got fired
well, that too, but less said about that real
on
glass, the
his
better.
wedding day.
Less said about that pink slip, the better.
Mm,
Anyways, it's been fun to see her back. I feel like, in my opinion, she's like, I don't know how her in-ring capabilities yet, though she did give Becky an actual shiner. Like, holy crap, gave her a shiner. And she went, did my tiny fists of fury do that? I love that. It was adorable. Um, but it really is cool to see her back and like this whole spiel, like CM Punk having to rely on somebody because he doesn't hit women and like it's of course his wife, which is really adorable and like you can tell every time they're on screen there CM Punk looks like such a proud husband to see his
mm,
wife getting to enjoy what she left so long ago. She even actually said on an interview too that I think it was on an ESPN interview that she's honest. She was very sure she wasn't coming back at all. I think the fans and even Punk to an extent kind of like nudged her to considering it, which is where we're at now, which is great. Like so. Obviously, I'm picking CM Punk and AJ Lee to win this because I'm thinking at Crown Jewel, it's gonna be Punk Rollins for the World Heavyweight Title, and it's gonna be Becky AJ for the Women's Intercontinental Title.
yeah, that's why I was saying earlier that I think Bronson and Braun's going to win because the Vision's going to need a win to make up for them losing this match.
Yeah,
Uh, it's really interesting because it's AJ Lee, who's my favorite women's wrestler of her era, taking on with Becky Lynch, who's my favorite wrestler of her era. So, seeing
I
and
know.
it's cool to see them wrestle because AJ Lee left right before the women's revolution really got on its roll. Like she was
Yeah,
there for like the foundations of it, like when Charlotte and Becky and Sasha all showed up. But then she left soon afterwards. We didn't really get to see all those matches we could have seen, which we probably can't now. Like AJ Becky, AJ Charlotte, can't do AJ Sasha before
and we can't do AJ because they don't do those kind of matches. um,
Yeah,
yeah, right for the AJ title.
yeah, this isn't GCW.
This is GCW. What was it?
But yeah, we have a down chances. Oh, AJ Oscar. Uh, there's tons of matches, like dream matches. We can now see that now AJ
A-
Lee's back in this era.
AJ against her daughter, aka Roxanne Perez.
Yeah,
um,
there's a lot of women's wrestlers you can take
I
on this
did love
era.
what she said on a Raw promo. If you're wondering why your millennial parents are freaking out, I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. I'm like,
I
okay,
mean
that's a good line.
that's true. I mean, it's like when Trish Stratus came back. It's like, oh yeah, um, God, talking about millennials like if like they're old makes me. Let's not do
Dude,
that.
I think she's like in her 40s too, which
she's
makes
she's she's 38.
she's in late 30s, which makes me feel even older now because I'm 37. So like,
I'm not that far behind.
like I
I'm
love her line.
33.
I did love her line from this past Monday's Raw where she's like, "I'm a Puerto Rican from New Jersey. I know how to shank a chick." I'm like,
I mean, she was always good at that small but crazy because it's
yeah.
probably based on her real personality.
You can tell too. She's still getting used to being on the mic again. Like she's still delivering good lines, but there are times where she's a bit more hesitant on some of her line delivery, but she's
Mm,
still good. Like some of her lines are still very good,
hmm
So like I like it. I like the line too where she goes, "Thank you for reading my book. I didn't read yours." Like, Like her deliveries, like I said, I think she needs to just shake the rust off of her promo work, but I think she's still
Mm,
delivering some great lines overall.
mm.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything else besides the winner. The winner's obvious. Like, I don't know who gets the pin. I'm thinking AJ gets the pin over Becky, honestly. So like,
Yeah, that would make the most sense. That way you can say Punk and Rollins for when they fight, most likely Crown Jewel, and it still could go either way really for AJ Lee Becky for the title. But I think AJ's gonna win, but that's a
yeah,
discussion for later. But yeah,
yeah,
we both agree though that Punk and AJ Lee's gonna win this.
yeah. Punkly,
Punk Lee,
Punkly,
Lee Punk,
Le Bon.
Lee Punk, CM AJ.
You know, I forgot to bring that up too. They did announce that they're doing a another Italy event for next year. One
What's
next year's
that?
international pay-per-view is gonna be a Italy event.
Italy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Bring back Santino Marella.
I mean, he's technically connected to TNA now, which by the way,
I mean, yeah, he is.
man, I wonder who's gonna show up next week on NXT.
Yeah, when they announced, for both titles, and then the TNA wrestlers was like, "Is this a joke? Are you treating us like a joke?" I was like.
Might joke? No, it's Joe Pesci from Goodfellas. Am I joke to you? Am I
Am I a
funny?
joke to you? Do I
Am I
look like a
funny?
clown? Do I
Do I
look
look
like a
like funny
clown to
like
you?
clown?
Do I make you laugh?
Yeah, yeah, I think it should be. I think it should be a good match. I don't know about Punk because we know how Punk does in these matches. I'm hoping AJ's great. I know she's been like still being back into in-ring shape, so I'm hoping like if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's gonna take her a good match, it's the same woman who took Leah to a good match all these years later. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like and Trish. You know, so like I'm pretty sure if AJ's still being fresh and in goddamn amazing shape, which I would say that for the second time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think this should be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up is for the WWE Championship. And before you ask, yes, the other match was confirmed as main event. As Cody Rhodes defends against Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
So yeah, Cody left on medical leave, which is code for filming scenes in Street Fighter film. Um, so Drew kept on pegging commentary, calling Cody a bitch. Well, not technically Cody a bitch, but calling him a coward. You know, the usual heel spiel and stuff like that.
Heel spiel.
Randy got involved a little bit to help stretch things out just for another week or so. And yeah, Cody came back and confirmed their match will be at, excuse me, WrestlePalooza, where Drew will want Cody's ass. Cool. Um, yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
I think he posts Kurt Angle. So,
So, uh, hmm. Okay, I think 95% of me thinks Cody's winning this, but there's a tiny 5% part of me that goes, "Hey, I mean, why not? When in Rome, or in this case, when in Indianapolis." But
yeah,
95% chance Cody's winning this.
yeah. Because I still think you gotta do Cody Randy Orton eventually. I don't know when you do it. The thing is, I feel like, man, if you really want WrestlePalooza to stand out, and I had those people saying, "Oh, the world titles only changed hands to the Big Four now." It seems, man, just have like nobody will see it coming. Drew just beats Cody on which is right now a B show. Maybe eventually it'll be an A show,
Hmm.
and I don't know. Hey, maybe have Orton just screw Cody out of nowhere. Like it may have his like Drew gets in his head and it's like and he finally decides that he needs to turn on Cody. I mean, you could do Cody Orton non-title, but I don't
And
think they will. And
I think you would have to do it for the title.
yeah, and honestly, who would Drew face in the meantime? I do think you can have Cody Drew again down the line. Because I think Drew's is a good person to beat Cody, but I do think they really want to do Cody Orton uh for probably next, probably a crown jewel.
Yeah, definitely
So
Crown.
I'd probably have Cody beat Drew, and then after match Orton acts like he's celebrating with Cody, and then RKO.
Yeah, like nothing personal, just business. I want my like next world title. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah, definitely see it happening. But yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my guns and say Cody retains here.
Even though I really feel like it would really establish the show if we had a big title change like that.
You just want Drew to have a world title again.
Damn right I do.
I get it, but this is not the event. This is a not a 10 match card. Um,
I have
but
been waiting 4 years, damn it.
uh
I did my waiting 4 years at Azkaban.
haha. Okay, yeah, but Cody's to retain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and in our main event of the evening, because this was already confirmed to be our main event of the evening, John Cena takes on Bork Laser. So, Brock Lesnar came back at the end of SummerSlam, gave
Mm-hmm.
Cena a hell of an F5,
Mm-hmm.
waited a few weeks, came back, ruined a perfectly great U.S. title open challenge match.
Mm-hmm.
Um, F5'd him, telling me I Wrestlepalooza bitch. Then he took out John Cena's number one fan, ripped his pants,
Oh,
and
not
now
just
we're
his number
here.
one fan, his younger brother, apparently.
Younger brother, apparently,
Ron Cena.
ripped his pants. Um, and now we're here.
Mm.
So, okay, yeah. So, yeah, the whole thing is that this is just continuing the retirement tour, another legendary feud, which was against Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar came back,
I mean, hey, that was the birth of Suplex City.
bitch.
Yeah.
Um, so I think these are gonna be definitely differently than the iconic Super City match at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be a squash.
Definitely not.
It'd be
Um,
funny though, so he just kept FUing him over and over and then pinned him.
I have this. I have a problem with modern Brock Lesnar matches.
Oh yeah, it's been a problem since Suplex City,
You
actually.
you know when's the last really good Brock Lesnar match I saw was?
Mm,
Yes. It featured my favorite wrestler of all time. I've said praised his name
I know
all
you're talking about
over.
Daniel Bryan, but I'm trying to remember when they wrestled.
You don't
Oh
remember
yeah,
the
Survivor Series. Yes, right.
where Daniel Bryan acting like a psychopath?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that was the last journey. Okay, that one and the AJ Styles one, but Daniel Bryan's my favorite, so I have to go with that.
Mm.
But like that's the last time I've generally been like invested in a like Bork Laser match. You know, like it's when he tried or when there was more effort put into it. Now current matches with Brock Lesnar are just I'm going to suplex and F5 you to oblivion, maybe pop, maybe bust open hard way, and then that's it. And that's it. And that's it.
I
And
mean, I feel like a couple times he definitely tried with Roman, but just matches has never worked for me. Even when they brought in a tractor, just flipped the ring over. Was it forklift or was it?
yeah. It was a tractor
It was tractor.
thing.
Yeah.
No, I say Cena's winning. Like, I don't think like Lesnar's here for a cup of coffee that costs probably like $100 million. You know, like he's here for a paycheck, get the match done, out, go have sex with his hot, sexy wife. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, that's all I got. Like, I think I don't care for Brock Lesnar. Let me preface this. Controversies with whatever Bork Laser has done aside,
Or allegedly done.
or allegedly done aside, the lawsuit hasn't, the full court case hasn't finished up. I do not care for Brock Lesnar anymore. Like, hands down. Like, I don't care for him. His current style of wrestling hasn't been great, hasn't enlightened me. He's made it more entertaining because they've let him smile and laugh and do stupid shit. But I just don't care anymore. I really don't. And that's ironic given the other opponent in this match is John Cena. Like, a man who, like, we grew up in the Cena wins lull era. You know,
Mm.
like we didn't like the guy, but only because of the booking they gave him.
I do have
Like
to say, I did. You're talking about last time. I did like that Brock Cody feud. I thought that was pretty good.
yeah, I know you did. Like I generally, like I said, I just my last match I actually cared for that was Brock Lesnar match was when he took on Daniel Bryan at that Survivor Series years ago.
Mm.
That was the last time I generally cared. After that, it's been a mixed bag. Like I'll be entertained by his matches, or I'll just be like, okay, five suplexes F5, them's the breaks. Okay, let's go grab lunch, you know?
I mean,
That's it.
I do have a person. I still have not forgiven him for breaking the Undertaker's streak. I will never forgive him for that. So I
See,
need to make put that there.
exactly. So like I don't hate like it's hard to say I hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. I'm just tired of him. I'm just
I
as a
mean,
pro
this
wrestler,
is
I'm tired of him.
it's part of the thing, and also I do agree that Cena should win because I think Cena's next match is going to be going after the Intercontinental Championship because that's the last belt he's never won. So I think we're probably gonna get I don't know Rusev threatened Dominic that he wants the IC title, so it could be Rusev Cena for all we know, but I don't think Rusev would win the title and drop it to Cena.
I could
So
see Rusev Cena. They did have a feud lean into what was it, 31?
that was the match with the Tank, which
Yeah.
Rusev should have won.
Hey, to be fair, he had sex in that tank.
Yeah, but he should have won the match too. Like
Dude,
that was the case with Cena
sex and
burying.
tank overrides WrestleMania match against John Cena. Plain.
Speaking of which, I love how people got told like the whole Rusev Lana splitting up thing turned out to be complete kayfabe, and they fooled everybody.
I mean, look, as far as I know, it was like a mutual like as far as I knew, it was real. They got a mutual split. I think for me, it was just they needed breathing room for a while, considering all the shit they went through in WWE and AEW together, like, and then they got together. That's how I looked at it. If it was kayfabe, okay, whatever. I'm happy they're still together.
I
If it,
saw something where they both said it was kayfabe.
if they did, okay, that's fine. I'm happy they're still together. If
Mm.
not, hey, kudos for them for getting over that cliff and getting back together. That's how I look at it.
I do love that John Cena's Wikipedia photos is him dressed as Peacemaker at a
Cool.
con, not a wrestling picture.
But
Yeah, to get back to, I do think Cena's going after the Intercontinental title. I think it's going to be one of the last few things he does. So I think Cena needs to win in order to establish that.
yeah.
And also,
Um,
Lesnar doesn't need to win.
no, he doesn't. Like I said, he's here for a paycheck.
Mm.
Like, do you see him coming back and taking out R-Truth at Crown Jewel? No. Would you want to see it? No. If it was a no DQ match, maybe. But yeah.
I
No.
mean, Brock Lesnar, R-Truth, Brock Lesnar, Ron Killings. Mm.
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah. So, of course, my final question before we wrap up is, what do you think is going to be the best match of the evening?
Mm, most likely Sky Vakir.
Sky Vakir? Okay.
In
Cody?
terms of like in ring ability, Sky Vakir. In terms of like story and technical ability, maybe Rhodes McIntyre.
Yeah. I'll go with you. I'll say Sky Vakir, though Cody Drew could be a banger as well.
Mm,
Like that entire card looks pretty solid. Like
this is a very solid card. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they have a last minute tag title match like they did with Kosh and
I
fucking
mean,
Harris.
this card was enough to make Tony Khan run like a bitch. Oh,
Which we'll actually be talking about a bit later.
yeah.
But that's gonna do it, folks, for our predictions for WrestlePalooza 2025.
Mm.
Excuse me. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about uh God,
Some Palooza in our wrestling.
exactly. Hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you think of WrestlePalooza 2025. What do you think is going to be the best match of the night? What do you think is the best moment of the night? How do you think the Cena-Lesnar match is going to go down? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down our predictions overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, of course, Nick, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
Oh, you can find me over on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, and the XX, formerly known as Twitter. Baby.
Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, I was a little checking.
Pay attention. We're doing a show.
And you can check out our pal Mo Brothers at the socials on at for Mo Bro. Of course, stay tuned. We will be having WrestlePalooza reactions as myself, Mo Brothers, and Slade will be here checking out the ESPN debut, which you're gonna have to stick around for me after we're done recording because I have to test the ESPN stuff because I don't know like I'm hoping UTV doesn't be a dick like before. Sorry. But yeah, until next time, though, I'm Kristen,
I'm Nick Slade.
and this has been a very Palooza-filled wrestling, filled episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling, and we will see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.